Hi, welcome back to another episode of Radiant Historia. Today, we're here with Tio, and we appear in this other world. As for why you're here, it is because you are the rightful holder of the White Chronicle. But what does that mean? Let's find out.
The White Chronicle? What does that book have to do with this? I just don't understand.
The White Chronicle is a powerful relic, imbued with flux and given dominion over time.
And now that its wielder has finally awoken, the door to Historia is open.
Explain yourselves. None of this makes any sense.
Your confusion is only natural. We didn't expect you would understand right away.
Please calm yourself and assess the situation at hand.
My situation? That's right. What's happened to me? The last thing I remember is facing Palamedes and...
You failed in your mission. Your comrades perished, and you were defeated by Palamedes.
Yes. I remember now. I was powerless to save Rainey and Marco. This is exactly why I didn't want to command. Their blood is on my hands now! It's all because I told them to head north. Damn it!
I cannot deny the validity of your assessment.
Huh? But don't you see? Your crucial error was choosing to head north at that moment.
It was at that point that the course of history was determined. But you lacked the requisite strength to make the correct decision. That is why you and your party met such a tragic end.
So had we fled south?
Yes, you begin to see.
But what of it? Nothing can be done about it now. Besides, there was a blockade to the south. Going north was our only option. Our fate was already sealed.
That reasoning is not incorrect, Stocke. But had you simply changed your assumptions, you may have in fact found a way to survive.
What are you getting at?
Allow me to skip ahead, Stocke. You, as the holder of the White Chronicle, have been granted the power to alter the world's fate. Only you can change the past and rewrite history the way it should be written.
In doing so, you must discern the correct decision from the cornucopia of possibilities. Follow the proper path, and you will eventually guide history to its true conclusion.
Do you understand, Stocke? The White Chronicle will grant you the power to reenact the past.
What? Don't think me a fool. What's done is done. The past is fixed. What you suggest is impossible.
Maybe you'll understand once you've tried it for yourself.
You can't be serious.
Indeed, we are. I can see you have a hard time accepting without proof. But think, have you not wished for something like this before? If only I could go back and do it over again. We sympathize with this devout wish and hope to grant it.
Then let me ask this as clearly as possible. Will this let me save Rainey and Marco?
If that is what is meant to occur, then yes.
Now go, Stocke. Do what you must.
Rainey, Marco. It won't be long now. I'll save you both.
We're going back in time. Yay! Oh, I already like the idea of this story. It's so good. It's kind of funny because we're playing Lost Sphere at the moment, and right now in
Where
that
am I?
game, I'm going back in time for some stuff.
Just a dream?
And this game's like crossing over with it, sort of.
I'm still hurt, though. These wounds must be the ones Palamedes gave me. Wait. That means... I can't have been dreaming. Have I really returned to the past? Where is everyone? They're alive. So then, I really have come back.
Road splits here. Which way do we want to go? I'm thinking we can get home quickest if we head north and cross the bridge up there.
No.
We can't. The Granorg army will already be there in full force. I forgot he doesn't have a voice. Even if it takes longer, the southern route will be safer.
In that case, I suggest the shortcut down by the riverbank that we took coming here.
That was blocked off, though.
Wait a moment. This is just about when... No!
Get over there. Stop this from happening. You can protect them.
Get down!
Oh, nice! Smooth save, huh?
We're under fire!
You okay?
Yes.
Yeah, somehow.
Glad to hear it. Come on your feet!
Impossible. How could they have known we were here? But fall back. Let's leave this scene up to the forces up north.
This is bad. The enemy knows what we're trying to do.
Yeah, things aren't looking so hot. Any suggestions, Stocke?
It was here that I led us north to our demise. Well, not this time.
Go south. Follow me. We'll make it back to Alistel together this time. I promise.
This time? All right then, Stocke. We're right behind you.
Rini has joined your party. Marco has joined your party. And I'm assuming it's random strange who's also joined the party. Alright, let's head downwards. So there's a save point right here. So let's save, I guess. Let's just save over this one. It says it's been like an hour, but I've had the game locked up for a little while. Alright, so this is blocked off.
Barricade? Of course they blocked the road off.
I doubt we could budget, even if we all work together. Perhaps we should head north after all.
We can't. Absolutely not.
Stocke?
We're dead if we go north. But how are we supposed to get past this barricade? Is north really the only way? Come on, guys, you can climb. You got
Otherwise,
muscle.
you may be better off thinking of them as mere tools to aid in your survival.
No, they're not tools. I'm bringing them back alive, no matter the cost. But how? Oh!
What the... You?
Hello, Stocke. How does it feel to be back in time? Alas, it seems you have reached a dead end. I suppose history is destined to give you trouble.
But there is yet a way forward. We shall grant you the power to break through.
Huh?
Superhuman strength flows through Stocke's
What
body.
is that?
We transferred a small portion of our power into your body.
Oh, sweet, thanks.
The possibility that was blocked to you is now accessible. A different history is about to unfold.
Sift through the possibilities to find your way. We shall meet again on the other side.
Hey, snap out of it, Stocke. You alright? You drifted off for a sec there.
Were you perhaps thinking of our next course of action?
I was. We'll simply move the barricades and press onward.
Huh?
Leave it to me.
Hold the A button near steel boxes and barrels in the field to grab them. Move them with the control pad while holding the button to push or pull the object. Move the steel boxes that block the way to clear a path. Can I go back and get the treasure chest now? Oh my gosh! Oh, I'm so buff! Oh, check me out! Oh my gosh, look at how powerful I am! Oh, sweet, look at that! I wish I was actually that buff. Can't be, how did they get past the barricade? Wasn't the plan to drive them towards the bridge?
This isn't good.
They'll get away pain if they break through here. We have to stop them cold. Oh, this is so cool. So we're going back in time. We're changing what messed up the first time. That's really cool. Hey, let's take the guy up top. And we can all combo and hopefully finish off 2 in a row. Oh yeah, look at that combo. Fortunately, they're still surviving. surviving, but oh well. Oh, they've done sort of like a formation right here. I guess I'll just push the first guy back. Oh, wait. If I do a double push and then an attack, I might be able to hit the 3 of them. Oh, that's cool. Oh, these guys have a little more HP than some of the others. And Rainy's taking a lot of damage. I'm a bit worried about her, but oh well. Let's grapple. Pulse target forward. Oh, wait, what if I... Wait, would this work if I pull this one forward? If I push this one back? And then you also attack this one?
Here goes.
Oh, this is gonna be cool. Oh, that was a cool combo. I love doing combos in this game. It's fun. And we reached level 3, which is awesome too. Are you to get some soldiers? Let's keep heading upwards. If we keep going this way, we'll soon reach safety. I'll be able to turn everyone home alive. Is this the right path, though? Are you sure?
Yes, we made it through.
Alistel should be just ahead.
I can't believe we made it out of there alive. This feels like some kind of dream. I owe you 3 a lot, thanks.
No need to thank us. Just hurry and get the intel to Heis.
Right.
We'll do. With everything I know, we should finally be able to mount a counteroffensive.
All right. Mark 1 in the win column for us.
That's right. Beyond that, though, you were amazing out there, Stocke. You saw clean through the Granorg trap and even managed to get us past that blockade.
He's right. We probably wouldn't be standing here now if it wasn't for you.
Yeah. I can hardly believe it myself.
I know. Why don't we celebrate once we've reported to Heis?
Oh, great idea. Mark's buying.
What? I never said...
Gotcha.
I changed history, so this is the way things should have gone. I'm hurt bad. I can barely stand.
Come on, Stocke. We should... Stocke! What the... Where'd those wounds come from?
Did he protect us sometime while we weren't looking?
He's too far gone for a quick fix spell. He needs a doctor. Come on, Stocke. Take my shoulder. Mark, help me out here.
Right. I'm too short to lend a shoulder, per se, but I'll do what I can.
Are you two safe?
We're fine, see? Spick and span. And it's thanks to you, Stocke.
I'm glad.
Stocke! Hey, hang in there.
Oh. Oh no.
Passed out.
Let's move it, Mark.
Radiant's left your party. Marco's left your party. Oh, we're back here again. Hello.
This place. Historia.
Welcome back, Stocke. It seems your journey proved fruitful.
The actions you have taken have altered the course of history. Well done.
That's right. I really did change the past. I have to thank you. It's because of you that I could save everyone.
It is not us you should be thanking. The White Chronicle is what enabled this miracle.
What?
Consider us to be the guides of Historia. As such, it is our duty to teach you just how to harness the power of the White Chronicle.
I'm not concerned with that at the moment. What I really want to know is... why does such a thing exist? This White Chronicle allows me to move freely through history, changing whatever I choose. Such an object seems too powerful for human hands.
There's a slight error in your phrasing. Not even the holder of the White Chronicle is able to move freely through time.
Why not?
You are only capable of returning to fixed points in the time stream. The best way to describe them would be as pivotal moments in history. Traveling to these moments will grant you the opportunity to rethink your prior actions. However, you will not be able to change anything not directly related to those actions. Considerable as the White Chronicle's strength may be, it too has limitations.
So it's not all-powerful then?
No, that would be much too dangerous. Think what would happen if such immense power were misused. There would be no stopping it. That is why the creator of the Chronicle placed restrictions on its operation.
Interesting. Speaking of restrictions, how will I know which moments I am capable of returning to?
They'll appear naturally as you go about your life. You won't have to do anything out of the ordinary to bring them into existence. As for the how, we will inform you when one has occurred. There is one important principle to keep in mind, though. These moments will be born of your experiences.
In other words, I can only access moments in history I myself was present for.
That's right. We should also discuss your injuries. Despite your never having faced Palomedes in this new history, your wounds did not disappear. There is a reason for this. There are two types of time. One the whole world experiences, and one limited to you. Even though you alter the world's time, your own time will not be reversed.
So the wounds don't disappear because, in my own timeline, they still happened.
That is correct. You may redo any given moment as many times as you like. But should you be slain, your own personal timeline shall reach its terminus. Remember this well.
I will.
Ah, there is also a favor we'd like to ask of you.
What is it?
We ask that you not speak of the White Chronicle to anyone, no matter how close your ties to them may be.
Nothing good will come of the existence of the Chronicle coming to light.
I think I understand. People would fight for this power if they knew it existed. That much is clear. But what about the original owner? I got the White Chronicle from my superior. It's hard to believe he doesn't know about all this.
Even so, you mustn't speak of it. We cannot tell you why.
What are you hiding?
I'm sorry, but some things must remain obscured for now.
Sounds shady to me.
There is good reason for that. One of the restrictions on the Chronicle is that we aren't allowed to side with anyone.
Some secrets must be kept in order to protect you. That is the most we can divulge right now. Though we will remain here to offer our guidance to you, you must be the one who decides to change history.
I understand why you may be suspicious of our motives, but make no mistake. Without your power, the world will assuredly meet its demise.
Please, Stocke. We will do anything we can to guide you on your quest.
Fine then. You might be hiding something from me, but I'll play along. I'll use the White Chronicle to change history, and not breathe a word of it to anyone. How's that?
Excellent. I'm glad you agree.
Well then, Stocke. Until we meet again.
You're lucky Stocke's the good guy and it's not the guy that gave it to Stocke. Stocke narrowly managed to survive his deadly mission in the Alistel Hills, thus setting his fate in motion. If fairway in the land of Granorg, there lies another whose story is only just beginning. And whose story? Granorg Palace. Is this the... Oh, it's the girl! The one in the box. I think. I think it's the one in the box.
I'm at a loss.
Oh, this is such a cute picture.
What would you do, Ernst?
Pardon my intrusion.
Excuse me, Princess Eruka. It's time for your meeting.
I'll be right there.
Oh, I love her voice actor too. She's so cute and I love the art.
Mother!
Granorg Palace in the audience hall. The oppressive Queen Protea reigns over the people of Granorg from within. In her audience hall, she sits on her throne, enacting various policies at her whim. The chaos and misfortune that transpires during the war, all of it had its origin in this chamber.
What is it now, Eruka?
Oh wow, she does look evil.
I took time out of my busy schedule for this, so it better be important.
Mother,
She's got a fan though, I'm a little bit jealous.
when can I expect a response regarding the employment program I proposed recently?
Ah yes, that. The proposal has been rejected. From what Selvon tells me, it is entirely too costly.
But Mother, consider the future of our nation. Employment will be granted to those who have lost their jobs. Lives will be enriched. Funding is necessary, of course, but a few cutbacks here in the palace should be quite plenty.
cutbacks. But everything here is essential to my well-being.
And what of the people who sacrifice their lives to ensure that well-being? Continuing to live here without even acknowledging their pain is a shameful way to rule.
Child, you fail to understand. The citizens yearn to be in the presence of we exalted royals. That is why they toil so. Our lives of luxury are not a privilege, but a genuine duty of the Granorg royal family. Selvon assures me of such.
Mother, please listen. The duty of the Granorg royal family is to save the world by performing...
How tiresome. I don't have a thought to spare for such drivel. If you wish to avoid upsetting my retainers, I advise you drop the matter. After all, you wouldn't want to meet the same end as your brother, would you?
What did she do?
Prince Ernst never was very bright. The kingdom could have been his if only he hadn't chosen to defy his father's wishes. Then again, I suppose I can't complain. That is the reason I sit atop the throne now. The one respect in which your brother's actions worked in Granorg's favor.
Mother, you failed to recognize the heavy responsibility that accompanies leadership over Granorg.
It is exactly that responsibility that calls for my steady hand. Such matters are still far too much for a child like yourself.
Then it is you who will be held accountable for your actions on that throne someday. You will be responsible for this nation's fate. Who's this guy?
That seemed rather heated. Is everything all right, my queen?
Pay it no heed, Selvon. But my, dealing with children can be so vexing.
Indeed. The fault lies not with you, Queen Protea.
Of course it doesn't. It shall be my rule that brings Granorg into a new dawn of prosperity.
I don't know about that.
I should have known. My words cannot reach her. If this goes on, Granorg will be in trouble. If only I were more like Ernst.
Lady Erica.
Nonsense, Lady Erica. You have us to rely on. Please, your decision?
There's no other choice. I have to do this.
Are we rebelling to the Lasville Hill mission? Though the Lasville Hill mission was a success, Stocke suffered heavy injuries. Rainy and Marco carried him to the infirmary inside Alistel Castle. No, don't switch me back! A few days later, although I'm worried about Stocke too, but I mean, I was curious about the princess.
So, you made it back alive. I expected greatness from you, and greatness you have given me.
Heiss? What are you doing here?
They told me my best agent was in critical condition. How can I get any work done in my office while you're here in such a state? I told you before, you're one of my best boys. Much about our situation has changed while you slept. The Granorg army invading Lasville Hills has been driven back. Not only that, but we even managed to take back the sand fortress at the border.
Impressive progress.
All of it thanks to the intel you brought back for us. We've finally proven our worth in the eyes of the military. It ought to keep our detractors off our backs. For a while, at any rate.
One can only hope.
Stocke, my boy. Can't you at least act a little happier? Or does it hurt too much to give so much as a smile?
You should know by now, I'm not one for merriment.
Ah, well. As long as you have your health.
Let me guess. You have my next assignment for me.
You always have been so astute. That's right. There is a job I'd like to ask you to take on. Come around to my office later.
And what of Marco and Rainey?
I put them on leave. The last mission was rather a strain on them after all. But they seem to have taken a liking to you, and they're looking forward to your return. I plan on assigning them as your subordinates on the next mission as well.
I see.
By the way, Stocke, did the White Chronicle prove useful?
Does Heiss know something?
Well...
He seems awfully curious. I should play dumb for now. Those two told me not to mention it to anyone after all.
Yes, as a lucky charm, just as you said. Heaven knows we needed luck on that mission. That's the only reason I can see for us coming back in one piece.
I see. So nothing, happened?
Such as?
All right. I'll let you hang on to the White Chronicle for a while longer. I'm sure you could use a lucky charm on your missions from here on out. If you'll excuse me, I have other matters to attend to. Once you're back on your feet, come around to my office.
So he does now. I'm suspicious of you, sir. You look a little bit too evil.
Odd that he asked so directly about the White Chronicle. It certainly saved us, but is that really why Heist gave it to me? Or was there another reason? He's impossible to read. I'll have to tread lightly. I may need to put some distance between us before long.
Alright, we can move around freely now. We're free to move around, do stuff. Alright, let's get out of here. Oh, where am I? Where is this place? What are you people doing?
I'm nearly finished with this thaw machine. Don't interrupt me unless you can be of some use.
I was trying to see if I could talk to the machine, but I can't. It's pretty neat looking, though.
Indeed.
Final's the brightest mind in all of Alistel. He's the only one who can make the automatic thaw machines that allow even newer crews to fight like pros. In other words, I would stay out of his way if I were you. Alright, yeah, I'll stay out of his way. Okay, so there's a area over there. I can take a staircase or... Oh.
Stocke, you're finally up.
Oh, she's cute!
Sonia.
I thought you were done for when I saw Marco and Rainey carrying your body into the city. But I guess I should have known better than that. You trained way too much for that to happen.
Spare me the exaggeration.
I'm not exaggerating. You could have died out there, Stocke. You and Rosh need to start thinking more about yourselves and less about your missions. Our entire army operates the same way. Everyone's ready to risk their lives for Alistel. What about the people back home who care for you, though? Does it not give you pause?
I'm sorry if I worried you, but this is my job. If I don't take up this mantle, Alistel will never hold a candle to the might of Granorg.
I realize that. I might as well be talking to Rosh right now. You two have always been so hard-headed.
Speaking of Rosh, where is he?
Up with Lieutenant General Raoul. He's being appointed commanding officer for a new brigade of fresh cadets. He said he'd be down here shortly to visit if you're hoping to see him. Can I help you?
Wait, what?
What are you doing?
Sonia, run!
Who is this?
What's this black glow?
Stocke!
Oh, who is that?
Talk about a nasty surprise. What's going on down here?
Rosh!
Are you two okay? He didn't hurt you, did he?
No, I'm all right.
What about you, Stocke? You look like you're healing nicely.
I am.
What division are you with? How dare you turn your sword against a fellow soldier?
Strike, kill.
Huh? What was the...
Why has he got this dark aura? What just
Whoa.
happened?
What the hell just happened?
He turned to sand.
What do you
That
make
was
of that
freaky.
soldier? He wore an Alistel uniform, but
You don't think this was Granorg's doing, do you?
no. Something about it seems strange. A professional assassin would have acted far quicker.
True. And then there's the way he died.
The sand plague, most likely. I've read about it before, but this is my first time seeing it up close. It's just like the reports. It causes people to turn into sand.
Huh. I'd always dismissed it as some old wives' tale.
Seems real enough to me. But how could a person just disintegrate like that?
It starts with the essence of life, mana, which is found in all living things. They say that when one loses their mana, they turn to sand.
They don't just die?
That's right. The order is reversed in the case of the Sand Plague. Normally, after a person dies, mana flows out of their body. But that soldier was still alive when his mana left him. That's why he turned to sand.
So basically, the Sand Plague drains a person's mana.
Seems so. I have no idea why that would happen, though.
Think it's connected to the desertification somehow?
Maybe, maybe not. Though, at this point, nobody knows what's causing the desertification either. They say it began sometime near the fall of the Old Empire over a century ago. But did the collapse cause the desertification? Or was it the other way around?
Too many questions without answers. What's gonna happen to the continent?
There's no knowing that. For now, let's just try to do what we can to make a difference.
You're right. Well, I should be getting back to work. Oh, and by the way, we shouldn't tell anyone about this.
Why do you say that?
Boss's orders. You know Fennel next door, right? When I told him what happened, he was pretty adamant that we keep it under wraps.
I'll keep that in mind.
Anyway, back to work for me. You two can stick around here as long as you like.
Hey, Stocke. How would you feel about joining up with my brigade? It'll be just like how it was before Heist started up Special Intelligence.
Why now, of all times?
I'm working under Lieutenant General Raoul to head up a new corps. I need a good adjutant. More than that, I need one I know I can trust. It'd be a weight off my shoulders to have you around.
So you mean for me to quit my current post under Heist?
You'd have to, yes. Lieutenant General Raoul will handle the transfer from the SI to his command. We can take your subordinates along with you too. That'll be no problem.
But can you sway Heist?
That, I don't know. But he'll either be convinced or coerced. Lieutenant General Raoul will see to that. Look, this is your decision. Whatever you believe is best, that's what we'll do.
I wanna work with him. Wait, this feels just like last time. It's happening again. The White Chronicle is shining. Oh no!
What now? Wait, that's... Rosh!
Why does everyone die in these?
He's dead. And... is that me with him? I killed Rosh? That's impossible. Stop this. Please. Don't show me such things.
No, am I really going to kill Rosh? What kind of future would lead to an atrocity like that?
I can see the hesitation all over your face. I'm not asking for an answer right now, mind you. Look, I need to go to the upstairs hall to greet the new recruits. Just think about it, and let me know your answer whenever you're ready.
No, we can't let that happen. No.
Do I stay with Heist? Or join up with Rosh's brigade? This isn't a decision I can make lightly.
Whoa!
Huh? What's that book doing here? Is it calling to me? I suppose I do still have some questions for those two. Maybe I should head back to Historia.
Looks like we're returning.
You too.
Hello, Stocke. We summoned you this time because there's something we need to tell you.
I have a question for you as well. A moment ago, I saw a future where I kill Rosh. What was that about?
Please, calm yourself, Stocke. That vision is precisely why we chose to summon you here.
You went back and averted the deaths of Rainey and Marco. Rosh's death happens further in the future, but it too can be averted in the same way. Even should that future come to pass, you can revisit it and change history. And this is the primary juncture at which you may do so.
What do you mean? Don't tell me. Does history branch again here?
Correct. You are quite sharp, Stocke. Now, look upon the path forward.
Whoa! This is trippy. This is pretty cool looking though.
This is the moment where history branches in two. You can return to this point in time and space with the White Chronicle. A node has been formed here.
Which means what?
Your decision now will have a profound effect on history. If you ever want to revisit that decision, you will be able to return to this very moment.
So the choice I'm about to make is an important one then.
That's right. Whether to align yourself with Heiss or Rosh is a more vital decision than you know. Your decision to stay on as an agent or join the brigade with Rosh will change your life.
Heiss clearly knows what the White Chronicle is capable of. He's the one who gave it to me after all. I'm not sure why he chose to do so, though. That may be reason enough to part ways with him.
Many potential paths lay before you at this moment. Make a decision, explore its consequences, and search for possibilities. That is the power bestowed upon you by the White Chronicle.
So I shouldn't waste time thinking. I need to act. Is that it?
We are not saying you should make your decisions carelessly. We just want you to know that you needn't be overly cautious. To search for possibilities in the shadows of history, without anyone finding you out. That's your true mission.
A fitting aim for an agent like myself. I want to know one thing, though.
What is it?
What's the point of all this? At first, my only goal here was saving Marco and Rainey. Yet now you claim the White Chronicle is meant to bring about the true history. What is this history you speak of? I assume it has little to do with my own personal gain. I have to wonder. What will happen if I do nothing?
The world will perish.
What?
It's no exaggeration. This world is on the verge of destruction.
By now, you must surely have noticed the inevitable ruin the desertification brings. It is the underlying root of this horrible war, and what will bring it to an end as well. If its merciless advance remains unchecked, man's battle over arable land will rage on, and the result will be total extinction.
You will prevent that from happening by creating a history that won't perish.
Countless possibilities fade into the darkness, yet there exists a razor-thin path of light. You must find it.
I understand. I'll do what I can for now.
That would be best. Becoming anxious over having to save the world isn't necessarily to your advantage. Just do what you think is right. That may be all you need to reach a favorable history.
I suppose I don't have much choice when you put it like that.
Ah, there is still one more thing we must tell you.
Your journey will be hard. You will not go through unscathed. As a result, we're considering healing you and your comrades through the nodes.
You can do that?
Oh yes, but we will require mana crystals to use this power. Choose the moments you use our healing wisely.
I have here some mana crystals. Take them with you.
Thank you. I'll be sure to use them carefully.
We will always be close by, watching over you, until we meet again, Stocke.
I wasn't given this power. Well, no matter. I have a decision to make. Join Rosh's corpse or not. Dun dun dun. Will she notice anything? The beginning has been added as a node. You can now go to Historia from nodes on the field. In the White Chronicle, you can view story summaries and travel instantly across time. Right, those two just gave me these things called mana crystals. Obtain 3 of them. By spending a mana crystal, you can restore the party's HP and MP. At a node select your cover. You can hold a maximum of 9 mana crystals, spend them wisely. They didn't tell me how to collect them though. Can I save here then? Yeah, go to Historia, save and recover. Wow, we're getting lots of information here. I'm gonna create another save file right here, because why not? I feel like it's worth keeping a few. I'm gonna end this episode off here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you all have a wonderful day. And I will see you guys again in the next episode.
You're always pushing yourself so hard. You should hang around the city and relax once in a while.
Okay, bye. 3, 2, 1, poof.